Do you believe the technology we see today is the peak of what's possible since history? You are absolutely wrong. Imagine a world with wireless electricity, limitless energy, thought control.
This isn't science fiction, but it's the world that Nikola Tesla envisioned over a century ago. In this world where technology shapes every aspect of our lives, one man's brilliance stood light years ahead of his time. Nikola Tesla, the genius whose ideas could have reshaped the world. Now the question arises, where did these world-altering inventions vanish? Suppressed by powerful interests? Hidden away in secret vaults? Or simply too dangerous to exist? How different would our world be today if Tesla's vision had been realized? The future he imagined may still be out there, waiting to be uncovered. It seems that I have always been ahead of my time, Nikola Tesla once said. Tesla invented, predicted, and even contributed to development of hundreds of technologies that play big parts in our daily lives. After Nikola Tesla passed away in January 1943 in his New York City hotel room, the U.S. government's Office of Alien Property quickly seized numerous documents related to his work. This occurred during World War II, a time when Tesla had claimed to have developed a powerful particle beam weapon, the death ray, which could have been a game-changer in the conflict. To prevent this technology from potentially falling into enemy hands, the government took control of all his belongings from his room at the New Yorker hotel. What happened to Tesla's files afterward remains unclear and has fueled various conspiracy theories. In 2016, after years of speculation about possible cover-ups, the FBI declassified around 250 pages of his documents, followed by more releases in 2018. However, many questions still linger, and some of Tesla's files are still missing. Many of these files contain the research and experiments of which very little is known. In 1893, Tesla invented a steam-powered mechanical oscillator designed to vibrate at high speeds to generate electricity. Years later, he shared a wild story about how, while fine-tuning this device in his New York City lab, he accidentally caused the entire building to shake. The shaking was so intense that police and ambulances rushed to the scene, but Tesla calmly told his team to keep quiet and claim it was just an earthquake. In 1901, Tesla secured $150,000 from J.P. Morgan to build a 185-foot tower on Long Island designed to send messages, phone calls, and images wirelessly across the Atlantic using the Earth's natural conductivity. Tesla later wanted to modify the tower, called Wardenclyffe Tower, to transmit electricity wirelessly, aiming to light up New York City through the air. However, Morgan refused to provide more funds, possibly because Tesla's idea threatened his other energy investments. So Tesla had to abandon the project in 1906, and the tower was taken down in 1917. The engineer and physicist thought science could be used to stop wars. In 1907, the New York World reported on one of Tesla's military ideas, using wireless signals to set off underwater explosions that could create huge tidal waves, big enough to sink enemy fleets. The newspaper claimed these artificial waves would make navies as useless as toy boats and, much like nuclear weapons, could bring about world peace through their destructive power. Ever since he was a child, Tesla was fascinated by the idea of flight. Using his expertise in electrical and mechanical engineering, he began focusing on aviation after his Wardenclyffe project failed. In a 1919 article, Tesla described his work on a supersonic aircraft that could fly 8 miles high and travel from New York City to London in just 3 hours. His idea was to power the aircraft with electricity transmitted wirelessly from ground-based power plants, eliminating the need for fuel on board. Tesla envisioned a virtually limitless power supply, with multiple plants providing energy to planes, similar to how trains get power from rails or wires. Even in his later years, Tesla's inventive mind was still active. On his 78th birthday, he revealed to the New York Times his most significant invention yet, a military weapon that could supposedly cause entire armies to drop dead instantly. This weapon would accelerate mercury particles to incredible speeds inside a vacuum chamber and shoot a powerful beam capable of bringing down 10,000 enemy planes from 250 miles away. Though the media called it a death beam, Tesla saw it as a peace beam, designed to prevent attacks and save lives by creating an impenetrable barrier. Just before his death, at the height of World War II, he claimed that he had perfected his so-called death beam. Tesla offered this invention to several governments, including the US, but only the Soviet Union showed interest. Many of Nikola Tesla's inventions went unrecognized. Others lost when his notes were destroyed by fire. At the end of his life, his research was confiscated by the FBI, and only in recent years has it been made available to the public with very limited information. For many years, scientists and researchers have sought for Tesla's missing papers, with no apparent success. While some of Tesla's most sensitive innovations might still be hidden, his legacy lives on in the devices we use daily and the technologies shaping our future. So, that's it for the video. Be sure to subscribe for more.